Well, it's so nice to have you here on the show.
It's great to be back.
We don't see you
We don't see you much on TV talk shows.
No, well, I live a long way away now. I live in Hawaii.
Full time?
Full time.
Yeah.
And it's a long way here. It's about 6 hours.
Yeah, sure. Did you go over there on a job and fall in love with the place?
Yep.
Really?
Well, actually, I've had a house there for quite a long time. A little sort of beach shack. And,
I'll bet a little beach shack. You know, when they say little beach shack, you know, multi.
My sister's in real estate in Hawaii. I know about the beach shack.
No, it's not Kahala or anything. It's way out in Waianae, away from everybody and where the locals live. It's great.
But Hawaii really is paradise, isn't it? I mean, they say that on the envelopes that they stamp out of Hawaii, you know, ho hum, another great day in paradise.
Well,
but it really is.
It is, except it's if somebody doesn't slow it down, it's going to be covered with concrete and asphalt before too long.
And lava, too. We keep saying that volcano erupting. Can't they do anything about that? Can't you, Richard Chamberlain,
turn off the volcano? Well, what you do is you throw bottles of gin in for Madame Pele, the goddess of the... No kidding.
Really?
She loves gin, the goddess of the volcano.
And that slows her up a little bit?
And it's supposed to slow her up a little, yeah.
Can we talk a little bit about the career? And then we're going to talk about the Audubon. And incidentally, congratulations on the honor you received last night.
Thank you. Thank you.
From the Audubon people.
Thank you.
That's great. You've done a lot of good work. Now, you know, I guess you go all the way back to the 60s and Dr. Kildare, which was such an enormous hit on television.
A couple of months ago,
How did you get this role?
I had done a pilot film for MGM, who made the thing, a year before. It didn't sell. It was for a Western called The Paradise Kid. And Westerns were just on the way out at that time. And then the next year they were trying to cast Dr. Kildare, and they saw an awful lot of people. And finally they pulled this old pilot film out of the vault and took a look at it and said, he's the kid. And I don't know why, but... That's how I got it.
5 or 6 years on that?
5 years.
5 years, and got more mail, more fan mail than Clark Gable.
Became a household name overnight.
Well, it's not a fair comparison because television is so much more...
Intimate, and, yes. And every week you're in somebody's house. Well, that's true. How did it change your life? I mean, that was the first hit. Up until that point, you were struggling like every other actor.
I was just another out-of-work actor. I'd worked a little bit in television.
But you have been doing some odd jobs, too, right? You were a construction worker?
A little construction, a little chauffeuring, a little... supermarket work. Yeah, it was great.
Were you a bag boy?
Yeah.
Were you really?
Yeah.
How'd you like to have Richard Chamberlain bag your groceries, lady? Got a big fan up here. She brought you flowers. It's a long story. But anyway, so it changed your whole life, I'll bet, this Kildare.
Totally. First of all, it was killing work. I mean, it was incredibly exciting, but we did, I think, 36 shows the first year and 34 the second year.
Oh, yeah.
A lot more than they do now.
Yeah.
But it was, I got to work with Raymond Massey and all kinds of terrific people.
Raymond Massey. Every time I saw him, I thought of Abe Lincoln. You know, he was so identified with that role.
Yeah.
The definitive Lincoln.
A great man, and he was really sweet to me.
All right, and now 1974, The Three Musketeers. There they are.
Raquel Welch.
With Raquel Welch, not bad duty. You handled the sword pretty well in that movie.
Yeah. They trained
fence?
us a lot. Yeah. And it was rough.
So you learned how to fence?
Yeah, with sabers and stuff.
Then you didn't mind going into television. A lot of actors said, oh my gosh, television, you know, it's a step down. But you had these great miniseries that everybody loved and everybody will always remember and became a part of the television history.
Yeah, I was really lucky in the parts I got in television, and I'm getting...
here's Shogun right here. This was 1981.
About that, yeah.
You loved Japan, didn't you?
Yeah.
Think of these as television movies, though, because they were so well done and such big budgets.
Well, they started, they were, and they started with terrific novels. I mean, Shogun and the Thornbirds were really wonderful novels.
When you got the role as Father Ralph, had you kind of campaigned for it?
Yeah, both were. It was almost exactly the same for both. They wanted to make feature films out of both projects. They were too long and voluminous. They had tried to get scripts, and many directors had been on them. And finally, they came to television, and I was there waiting. And both of them were really exciting to do.
Great role.
Father Ralph, here he is, 1983.